Good evening. Welcome to prayer time at New Thought Media Network. I'm Lara Brzezinski. I am your Saturday night prayer partner, and it is Saturday night. I am tired. I am makeup free. I probably could use a shower, and I am here. So please forgive me for being naked and real with you. Not in clothing, but I do feel a little bit exposed. will just say that. But that's what happens when you get so engrossed in something that you're passionate about. And today, ironically, it was just working on our landscaping, planting flowers, planting our garden, getting things in the ground, and getting things moved to the next stage. So I was thinking about, what are we going to pray about tonight? And before I get into that, I will just wanted to remind you, if you have a prayer, if you have something on your heart that you would love some extra energy around, some positive vibes, please send us an email at prayer@ntmedia.org, and the whole prayer team will pray on that for you throughout the week. We all have various spiritual practices, but I add that to my prayer time. So anyway, so today, like I said, it was a good day. It's Saturday, and I like to be anywhere but at my computer, except here I am right now, and that's okay. But during the day, I am digging in the ground. I'm taking a hike. I'm on a bike. I'm doing something outside, enjoying Mother Nature. And I have been working on transforming our front yard from a wasteland of dirt and weeds to zero-scaped with bark mulch and a cute little path that kind of weaves like this from the front porch to the sidewalk, a little patch of grass, and then I'm kind of describing from right to left, and then another patch that has 3 garden beds, and it's surrounded by the bark mulch again. And I say bark mulch lightly. It's really some really rough wood chips that we got for free, and I have to keep picking the sticks out as I go. But as I finished today and I was sitting there just admiring my handiwork, what came to me was a couple of statements about projects and processes, and realizing that I was accomplishing this project one step at a time, one cardboard box at a time, one wheelbarrow load of bark mulch at a time, one planting, one rock, one plant, whatever it was. And so I don't have a picture to show you because I don't quite have that technology yet. But in the one section of the bark, I have some decorative rock that my husband Robert picked up. And so I have them spaced out, and then I picked up some of these grasses that are going to grow like 3 to 4 feet high, and a flower. And I finally, after, I think I've had those for 2 weeks, but I finally got to the point of digging down through the bark and planting them in the ground. And then the patch of grass, I say grass, I'm growing grass. I was looking at that tonight, and there's like this greenish hue over the area because you can see that the grass is coming. It's not thick. It's not consistent. It's not tall. It doesn't look like lawn yet, but you can see the grass is growing. And so I was just sitting there taking a break because I was done for the day and admiring and really, honoring myself for the work that I had put in, and reminded myself of just simply how seeds take time. And ideas and visions take time. Like I have this vision for this yard that I only have to water this small stretch of grass in between my cute little path and the 2 bark mulch on the side. But I'll have grass because I like grass. I just don't want to water the entire lawn. And so that's why I went the zero-scape route. And I reminded myself that it's interesting, even when you have an idea, we talk about this all the time in the Science of Mind, about the soil and the seed and the process, right? I had to get the ground ready. I put the seed in, And it took like 2.5, 3 weeks for anything to even show that it was coming up. And I can see the grass coming. I can see like, yes, it's sprouted, or at least some of them have sprouted. And yet it is still going to take another month to 2 months. I don't know how long, maybe the entire summer, for that patch to actually fill in and be grass, what we would consider a lawn. And so I just was looking at that thinking, okay, patience, it's coming, it's working, it's growing. Just keep watering, keep pulling the weeds out, and keep giving it love and fertilizer and all that good stuff. So that's what my prayer is on tonight. That reminder that whatever it is in our vision, in our heart, in our mind, that we would like to come to fruition, it takes time. And even when you see the sprouts of it, even when you see that it's coming, it still takes time to keep growing, and we still have to keep nurturing. So I invite you, if you're comfortable in this moment, and I am going to pause for a second. Kathy, good evening. Thank you for joining me on a Saturday night. I'm going to invite you to just close your eyes and settle in. Settle in this moment, to this time, this space, this gift that you have given yourself. And settle in to your breath. Settle in to the now. Recognizing, knowing that right here, right now is the only moment in time and space that has any matter, any meaning. For it is the now. And in this now moment, I breathe in that breath of life. I breathe in life, in myself, in all of life. For there is only one life, one light, one love, one power, one consciousness, whatever you choose to call it. There is only one creative essence at the center of each and every being on this planet. Within myself, within you, within every rock, blade of grass, plant, bird, tree, whatever item, thing it is, and the planet itself, there is only one operating in, through, and as each of us. And so I connect with that divine, all creative essence in this moment. And as I connect, as I know my oneness with the one, I know this truth for anyone listening, for everyone on this planet. We are all connected to that divine intelligence, that divine creative essence from which all of life and all of ideas and all momentum flows. And so I claim today, as I continue on this path of gardening and shifting the landscape in the front of my yard, I know I have the power, the capability to shift the landscape of my life, to shift the landscape of my consciousness, of my relationships, of my job, of my prosperity consciousness, of my health. And it takes one step, one thought, one action at a time. And so I am claiming for myself and for whoever is listening in this moment that this is the moment to make a decision, to make a shift. This is the moment to decide to take that one step, to see the vision of what is possible in our landscape, in our relationship, in our life, whatever it is, to see that vision of what we would love to be living, what we would love to be experiencing, and then to take that one step. For as we spend the time in that creative visioning, that creative flow, that creative essence, the juices, as the energy bubbles up with what is possible, that divine consciousness steps in and says yes. That divine consciousness supports and enlarges It energizes that vision. And so while this effort in my front yard has taken days and weeks and months, and it still has time to unfold and develop, I can see that creative essence operating in, through, and as me, as the appearance shifts, as ideas come in, as things bubble up, and the energy propels me forward. And so I just hold in that space of divine consciousness, of divine knowing that each and every person has within him or her this power to vision, and this power to take action, one step, one stone, one wheelbarrow load, whatever it may be, at a time, towards that vision, towards that new expression of yourself. And I am so grateful in this moment to hold this for you, to hold this for myself, one step at a time, one step closer, one step drawing that vision towards me, towards you. Grateful to know that the divine consciousness, that all creative essence, is moving in, through, and as us as we create in our lives. Grateful for this moment to connect with everyone listening, with everyone across the planet, whether or not they are listening. Grateful for the technology that allows us to connect across time and space, to be here right now. And from this space of gratitude for what I've already created, gratitude for the vision that I am drawing forth into my experience, gratitude for all of your visions that you are calling forth and realizing into your lives. From that space of gratitude and love and possibility and creativity, I just release and let go back out into that divine consciousness, back into that creative essence, claiming, knowing it is the truth. It is done. All is well. Life is good. And so it is. Thank you so much for being here this evening, Michael, Wayne, Kathy. Again, thank you for being here and sharing this energy with me as we create and we just put back out that energy into the consciousness. And I'm sure all of you are on board with this, but I just have to say, for whoever's listening at a later time, thank you so much for your love offerings, your support. We continue to grow and add programs and offerings here at ntmedia.org. And we are doing that with your love offering, your tithe, your gift, your donation, whatever you want to call it. We are receiving with love and gratitude. So thank you so much for donating. ntmedia.org. And Saturday night, which means tomorrow, we have a full house in the morning of centers that we are sharing with you. We start at, I'm going to have to look at my list, start at 9 a.m. Mountain Time with Midtown Atlanta, 10 a.m. Mountain Time with CSL Denver, and then at 11, we have Reverend Claudia and Tony with True Thought Inspiration. So if you really want to jazz yourself up and be energized and ready for the day and to take on the world, just tune in to New Thought Media Network, and you'll be filled with music and positive messages. And of course, our radio station, you can tune into 24/7, live365.org/New Thought Media, or find us on the website. So I'm going to check out. I've hit my time. Thank you, everybody, for being here tonight. Have a wonderful Saturday night, wonderful Sunday. It's still my weekend. I don't know if it's yours, but enjoy. Many blessings. Have a great rest of your evening.